All right, good news. Excellent news. You were able to click and watch this video because I was afraid YouTube would take it down. Why? Because we're going to tell some really raunchy jokes, some really dirty humor here. So if you have children present, you might want to watch or listen to this later because, you shouldn't have children listening to this. So fair warning, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. I once knew a hooker named Marge, whose pussy was terribly large. So I asked her, what if we try in the butt? Tell me how much you would charge. Skittles the clown was sad because he had a balloon where his dick. Skittles the clown was sad because he had a balloon where his dick should be. He'd moan, what a life, I can't find a wife or anyone else to inflate me. Let me try that one again. Skittles the clown was sad. Skittles the clown was sad because he had a balloon where his dick should be. He'd moan, what a life, I can't find a wife or anyone else to inflate me. There we go, I got it right that time. All right. A horny young girl and her brother were fucking and sucking each other. When they were done, he said that was fun. Let's do it again with mother. You guys are probably like, who is this guy and what is he telling us these jokes for? Oh my God, what is wrong with this guy? Oh, a curious artist Picasso. His voice was remarkably basso. His balls were both cubic, his hair was all pubic. Some thought him a bit of an arsehole. A certain young man, I'm not naming, asked an actress he thought was tamin', have you your maiden head? Don't be silly, she said, but I still have the box that it came in. Said an innocent girl named Shelley, as her man rolled her onto her belly. This is not the position for human coition, but why the petroleum jelly? Adultery, said Joseph, is nice. If once is all right, better twice. This doubling of rations improves my sensations, for plural of spouse friend is spice. A milkmaid there was with a stutter, who was lonely and wanted a fudder. She had nowhere to turn, so she diddled a churn and managed to come with the butter. There once was a sensitive bride, who ran when the groom she espied. When she looked at his swiver, they had to revive her, but when he got it well in, she just sighed. In the Garden of Eden lay Adam, complacently stroking his madam, and great was his mirth, for he knew that on earth there were only two balls, and he had 'em. There once was a young fellow named Bliss, whose sex life was strangely amiss, for even with Venus his recreant penis would seldom do better than this. There once was a plumber named Lee, who was one day plumbing his girl by the sea. She said, stop plumbing, I hear someone coming. The plumber, still plumbing, said, that's me. Oh boy, okay. A candid young lady named Tudor remarked to the chap who just screwed her, after dildos, dilators, and electric vibrators, the real thing feels like an intruder. There once was a man from St. Paul, who was the cagiest villain of them all. He was captured by G-men while squirting his semen where cops would slip and fall. There once was an old harlot from Sups, who was one day crying in her cups. Her only folly was making love to a collie, but she got good money for the pups. A right-handed writer named Wright, in writing right always wrote right. When he meant to write right, he'd written right would. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Said a boy to his teacher one day, right was not written right way. And the teacher replied as the error she eyed, right away. A decrepit old gasman named Peter, while hunting around his gas heater, touched a leak with his light, he rose out of sight, and as anyone knows anything about poetry could tell you, he also ruined the meter. Hope you enjoyed that tonight.